What up? We're the UFBros.
Hey guys.
This is it. We're doing it.
Finally, we've heard all of your thoughts and your screams, and you say, "Get a podcast, you guys! We can't get enough of you."
You're a disc golf community. We're done watching you play disc golf. Get a podcast,
please.
We're doing it,
and we're doing it for you.
I'm Max.
We don't want to do it, but
that's Craig, and over there's Mike. Mike's here.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And that's all we can ask for. Craig, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Well, we're gonna talk about stuff. You know, there's no real set script for this show. Okay.
Despite all of the curated conversations Mike has emailed us.
Right.
We're not doing any of those.
We're gonna just talk because we like to talk.
Yes,
and
that's
we're
correct.
We're gonna talk about some disc golf. We're gonna talk about our daily lives.
I'm gonna try my darndest to distract from talking about disc golf. That's my job.
Silly shit.
There it is.
You know, that's what UFBros is all about. Not taking yourself too seriously, coming together with humor and friendship. That's
we
what
are
we do
a
here.
disc golf community. We are out of northern New Hampshire. We are currently in the Notch. We operate out of the Dow, White Mountain disc golf.
The Dow.
And those are kind of home courses. And
Albie.
we just try to, as Craig said, really just foster the fun there is to be had in disc golf and not try to get too caught up on the intolerable aspects of it, of which I'm going to say there are a couple, but I won't be so bold as to speak for the group. They love everything. I love most of it. So I think there could be cooler shirts, and we're going to help with that.
Yeah, we're coming out with cooler shirts. Hopefully people will like them, and that's an exciting thing.
Mike, do you care if people like the shirts? All right.
He's indifferent.
It's fine.
Well, another exciting thing is we're official sponsors of Granite State Tour for the 2023 season. Yeah!
Look for the hot dog.
Yeah, man. So
Look for the hot dog.
Really cool.
Look for
so
Craig.
We're gonna be all over that.
Craig's going to be at a lot of those. I'm going to be working a lot of weekends because, we all got jobs. So until y'all motherfuckers pay us not to, we're going to have jobs.
It's what has to happen.
And we also want to swear in the first 3 minutes of these videos, like I just did, and we're probably not going to worry about monetizing YouTube too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kind of goes along with the vibe, the whole thing we got going over here. It's DIY. You see the patches? It's DIY.
Looking
okay?
good.
It's going to be fine. Craig, you want to talk about other events we've been up to or have planned?
The newest thing this year that we have planned is the ladies tournament, Women of the Woods. That's going to be in June. So we got a couple months, but I just want to let people know because it's not going to be like a normal ladies tournament. It's not going to just be like you show up, you play a round, take a lunch break, and then play another round. It's going to be different because we want to get as many ladies into the sport as we can.
We do not have a lunch planned for that yet, but we are known for our lunches at the events.
Yeah. There's not a menu planned yet.
Yeah, we don't have the menu locked down yet, but
sure
we are talking to local
some
caterers, Shaw's, guys who work in Shaw's, a lot of stained T-shirts that we're talking at.
If I had to say something, it might be like a bread with a processed meat inside.
It's gonna. I don't know. It's gonna be. There's gonna be meat and bread. So don't worry. If you're like, oh, another UFBros, but I bet they won't have meats and breads of some sort. You're gonna be sorely mistaken.
Sorely.
You're gonna be as sorely mistaken as you're gonna be the next. As sore as you're gonna be the next day after playing so much disc golf. You understand what I'm saying, Craig?
Yeah, and if you're from Canada, you would be sorry. Sorry. That's how they say sorry up there. Sorry, like Jim Carrey.
Like the game, like the Canadian board game. Sorry.
Yes.
All right. Like Mike D is doing on the PlayStation right now. Soaring.
That's exciting stuff. We'll keep you updated on the rest of that crap.
Yeah. Go into some of the other. We have. That is a event that we have yet to put on that we're very excited for this year. We have, however, for the past couple of years been putting on a Halloween Spooktacular. That, I mean, if we have to tell you about it and you don't know about it, that is what this podcast is for.
Exactly.
But, I mean, most people probably, even beyond knowing who we are, know what this is. A lot of people talk about, oh, it's a world-famous drink, it's a world-famous event. They're full of shit, obviously. World's best pizza, nobody's ever been in there.
Right.
Everybody who's been awake and breathing knows about this thing. Craig, explain to those people who were born maybe within the past hour what the Spooktacular is. Craig,
Right. It's like,
yeah.
man,
I want to
like,
do
well,
cool
let me tell you
shit, but
something, son.
I can't drive myself. Soon I
Right.
will, though, and where do I go?
Okay, well,
And it's also the end of October, but go.
the thing, like, we do a lot at White Mountain Disc Golf, and there is a reason. There are a couple of reasons. One, Albie's the man, and he lets us do it. Two,
First and foremost.
the reason we keep going back there is because of the community he's already established there. It's a great group of people, and it's just a lot of fun.
And also
So-
the premises is extremely nice. The layout,
Yes,
the vibe.
yes, it's what I want
Yeah.
personally in a New Hampshire course.
Yes.
You know, I don't have a huge arm. You know, I mean, my arms are large for a person.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I'm
Craig,
talking like
look, Craig,
throwing.
we got 3 cameras
Throwing.
that can see that you're swole right now.
throwing.
He's a very
the disc.
strong boy, and you know that watching at home or
Mike
even listening.
probably throws the farthest out of all of us, but I'm the thickest.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Well,
keep going.
All right. Well, that's debatable, I suppose, in some areas of the body, I suppose. You know, I'm not a doctor.
Craig,
Let's keep moving.
We're not here to claim your medical prowess.
Thank you.
So don't worry about it. You're
Okay.
amongst friends here.
All right.
It's a safe space.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Talking about White Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Talking
It's
about
a
Mike
great-
throwing the farthest. You're talking about being super ripped.
Yes. So I'm a guy who likes to go around the trees and
Yeah.
like, do crazy things, and you're like, oh man, holy shit, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you know, you just make it do it. You just
make it do it.
You fuck
Craig
up
has been
1,000
telling me that
times
for the
and then-
3 years that I've been playing. You just make it do it, and so far it's worked out pretty good. My tomahawk is not bad. You just
Shut
make
up
it
and
do it.
do
He
it.
said, you just first of all you shut the fuck up. You stand still, and then you do it, and it's not bad.
Disc golf lesson number 1.
I got an ace last year with that
Shut the
advice.
fuck up.
Yeah, lesson number 1: you stop being who you are. First step number 1: be different.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Give it up.
And give it up for your boys.
Thanks.
Okay, step 2.
Do it. Just
Yeah.
make it happen.
Step 3 of why Albie's course is so rad. We're skipping to the other one, but it's still number 3.
What?
Why White Mountain is dope. Number 1, Albie. Number 2, layout. Number 3,
Oh, yeah, the community, like I said.
Okay.
The,
You did say
the
that.
amazing community.
yeah.
Like,
I didn't hear that. I was rolling a cigarette.
Because, like, I've been to plenty of disc golf courses, and you roll up, and, like, all the regulars are there, and they look
Yeah.
at you like, who the fuck is this guy, and
Yeah.
why is he at my fucking course?
And that's why we call them regulars, just forgettable people.
And like, I don't like that. It makes
Yeah.
me, like, you know, you're walking into a townie bar, everybody at the bar stops and turns and looks like, who just came through the door?
Oh, you don't like that?
Oh, I don't fucking know him.
You don't like
Never
that?
fucking mind. Let's talk about
Yeah.
let's talk about how we don't know that guy.
Yeah, that is a vibe that I have felt from the first experience I had disc golfing many years ago. Was the it seems inaccessible.
Yeah, and that is absolutely not the case at White Mountain Disc Golf, because, like, as soon as you get out of your car and you're walking up, first of all, you have this pleasant puppy. Well, I don't call her a puppy, but she's a beautiful dog, and she's barking, saying, "Hello, arr, arr, hello, arr, arr," as dogs tend to do.
Yeah,
and then you're greeted by the man himself,
yeah.
Matthew.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Albie.
Yes, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
not Tim Allen.
No. White
So-
Mountain. It's a hell of a place. Get there.
Yeah, it's just he just makes you feel so damn comfortable. It makes you feel like part of the family, and I don't know, it's just the best. And that's something I've obviously tried to bring to UFBros.
So this is a place that we choose primarily to run our Halloween Spooktacular, which is I don't know, has been described as an art installation,
Yeah,
haunted house all in the woods.
And it's like glow disc golf. We do it when the sun goes down.
Yes. We spend all day putting it up, and then it's
Quite
kinda
literally.
just a spooky haunted spooktacular where it's a glow round. How many holes have we been doing on that?
Oh, we do an adapted holes from the actual course.
Turning
so we do
the
our
9
own
into-
layout, and
Yeah.
it ends up being 12 holes.
Yeah, going from the 9 to 12. So that alone, like the retconned layout of a place that we all love so much, adding a fresh vibe to that, as well as, I mean, we do put a lot of effort into making these holes unique, and some not only from each other but from anything else that anybody has seen comparatively in any other space.
Yeah, where do you get to see a little vampire baby that's
Yeah.
like 4 feet by 4
Yeah,
feet?
where do you get to see giant glowing eyes crying down from the sky in the middle of the night?
Yeah, come on.
Last year we had the Vortex disco ball.
Going at 50 miles an hour.
Then and then we had Chris O'Heedy. We had sponsored holes ish last year.
Yeah,
Not
hooked it up
necessarily
with-
sponsored, but just kind of anybody who wanted to help out could. And we had a number of volunteers.
Giant laser show.
Yeah, on their own. He came out with a bunch of lasers, said, "Don't worry about it." And then by the time he was done, it was one of the best ones on the course. So
Yeah. Pink Floyd would have been proud.
yeah, I mean, I care about their opinion. So Pink Floyd, if you're watching, I've got walls in this house, brother.
Yeah,
So,
Robert.
You know, I want to tear them up or keep them down, depending on what you want from us or me or
man.
yourself or the music.
I mean,
so
it brings up a good person.
thank you, Robert Plant.
That's that's good.
Rest in peace, Pete Townsend.
It's Robert Townsend.
It's Robert Townsend. It's Pete Plant. Shit. Pete Plant. It's a Pete Plant, of course, like Moss.
Zigging and zagging. Those are-
Mm-hmm.
But how do you have your meat if you haven't? I mean, no. What is it? Fuck.
I was just don't worry about it. I was just thinking
How
about what
can
if
you have any pudding if you
Yeah.
don't eat your meat?
don't worry, I was just thinking about what if Wes Borland and Pete Wentz were in a band and it was like Wes Wentworth or something like that.
Oh my god.
But that doesn't matter either. So okay.
And they went to Cheers, and then they had a beer with George Wendt.
And then last year we started for the first time. We had a doubles event, Dubbing Round the Mountain. Mike, you want to go into that?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Craig, you want to go into that?
Dubbins?
You're going to Dubbing Around the Mountain.
Dubbins was great, man.
Yeah.
Dubbins was our first normal event besides the Spooktacular, and first year sold out.
Yeah.
We
By
had-
normal, let's be careful because nothing we do is, normal. Okay, so
Oh,
it's
well,
all extravagant and above and beyond, and also we don't want to put too much effort into it. Okay, so, but as far as normal is concerned, you mean during the day, and
Yes.
there weren't giant dicks everywhere, drawn or with sticks or with laser lights or glow sticks. In that sense, yes, it was normal. It was abnormal in the sense that everybody walked away with some sort of a prize.
Yeah,
Whether given to you right up top or given many, many opportunities to win.
Dude, we had so many people donate for that event, and we literally had a CTP for, I think, almost every single hole.
Yeah.
Like 20 different prizes to give away.
People had plenty of opportunities to win CTPs, and if they didn't, it's a clear and present representation of their abilities, not only on the course, but as a human. So,
Yeah. So it was a doubles tournament, 2 rounds. You pick your partner. The first round was like a 3-disc challenge. You pick your favorite 3 discies, and then you only play with those. And then the other round was putters only.
yes.
So
The putters only,
start to finish.
infuriating people
people got mad.
across the board, really, especially those who knew the course. Really evening the playing field for those who haven't or are, let's say, novice or amateurs or,
I mean, I all of it pretty much, because it just changes the type of play entirely, honestly. People that crank all the time, kind of took a back seat sometime on that route,
There's an ashtray right over there, Mike D. So the doubles event went the fuck off. Many people walked away with many prizes. So we're just looking to see what we can involve ourselves in with as far as like sponsors, as in who's going to be ludicrous enough to involve themselves with a couple of knuckleheads like ourselves. And also just what we can do, just kind of gradually building. We're like the dad band of disc golf. We're basically just like, we're doing the weekend warrior thing where we're getting out there, seeing what we can do, except oops, we're sick, and oops, we're going to pop off, and oops, we're better than everybody else. So that's unfortunately part of the abnormality of what we got going on.
It's just the way it is.
We didn't choose it. We didn't choose it. So
the game chose me.
Yeah. Mike D, to the extent where he doesn't even have to have a microphone, he just plays the game. Whatever, he's just good at playing the game. Whatever game. Right now, he's ripping up Spider-Man for the PS5.
Yeah.
When it came to looking for PS5s, he simply found them and got anybody who wanted one a 5. And just any game, mostly disc golf. So last year, as we just announced in one of our videos. What is our youtube.com/UFBros? Just find us on any avenue.
Yeah.
We did announce that Mike D, we found out he was diagnosed as very sick.
Oh my God.
At the game of disc golf. And so we had to really just announce that to the world. We started a GoFundMe for everybody else's career.
It was a GoFundMe, not a GoFund.
Yeah.
There's no D. It was just to raise fun.
It was. We started the first Go Fuck You, and so far we have raised $69 on our own.
Yeah,
just so that we could
surprisingly,
keep it nice in the comments.
Facebook is completely accurate in that account because nobody had any fucks to give. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody who would have been interested in that, turns out they had no fucks to give, and they were very willing to let us know about that.
Yeah, and they didn't want to.
Usually,
adult today.
people who have so little don't want you to know. It is wild how many bob-haired people want you to know how little they have as far as folks are concerned.
Bob-haired.
Yeah.
Like
a bob?
Like a shotgun blast.
No. Like a bob. What does that mean? I've never heard a bob and a shotgun blast in the same. What do you mean a bob?
Well,
a shotgun blast?
you explain your bob first.
A bob haircut.
Like
Mike, you know what I'm talking about? A bob haircut? Yeah, a bob. Like a little
little swoop on
I'm
it?
talking
can you
about
tell
Karens, dude.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
Real quick, off mic. I'm talking about fucking Karens, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about. I didn't want to just like say it was like women. Yeah. It's like the ladies with the crop hair, and then in the back it does that thing where it goes like diagonal. You know?
Yes. Wait. Okay.
What were you talking about with the shotgun bob?
Well, shotgun blast is something me and my buddies.
Referred to as a bob?
No. Well, I don't know. Well, it's like when the old hairdo where the front part is just like slicked over, right?
Yeah.
And the back is just poof.
Yeah. That's also like a Karen haircut.
Yeah, so it's like
that's not necessarily a bob. A bob is like one that like this.
Out the back of your head.
Yeah. That is a bob. The fucking
all right.
Not necessarily the blown out the back one.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I do like
all
that.
Right.
I understand what you're saying now. The shotgun blast is if like it looks like that. That it looked like if somebody with a bob got blasted with a shotgun from the front.
Oh,
this
cool.
is the
UF
Bros. Sign, like, and subscribe.
Ladies' hairdos.
If you're listening, whoever we were just talking about, we appreciate you, or we don't. Who were we just talking about?
I don't fucking know. No one.
All right. Fine. All right.
Honestly, who I was talking about with the shotgun blast
Yeah.
was this lady who worked at McDonald's in 2005.
Where? Which McDonald's?
In Bellingham, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. Shout out to that absolute battle axe, whoever that was.
She was fucking the best because here's why, because she was working the 24-hour shift at 3 a.m. is when I would show up fucking with my designated driver.
Yeah. And wait, so like middle of the night shift at McDonald's?
Yeah.
So she's either like the worst, most disgruntled person, or like just holding it down more than anybody else.
To me, she was holding it down
That's
because she was literally the as far as I could see, maybe one other person was there, but doubt it.
Sure.
Doubt it.
Yeah. Nobody at 3 a.m. is steaming the fish fillet bun, but I bet she is. What was her name? Do you remember her name?
No.
That's where you fucked up. I would have learned this woman's name and been like absolutely blowing her every evening so that she makes sure to steam that bun.
I don't remember shit from 2005 except for this lady. Luckily, I remember her, so that's all she gets.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mike, you remember anything that happened in 2005? What's one thing you correlate with 2005?
One thing.
I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
That is it. He knows how
I got
old he
Wedding
was.
Crashers
The man
on
can
DVD.
do fucking math.
Like a month before it was supposed to be out, and I remember like being like the shit in school for that. I got Wedding Crashers on DVD from Spinnaker on Main Street in Hyannis, a month before it was supposed to be sold, because Spinnaker, this place, did that. They just put it out behind the counter, and they'd sell it. They'd upcharge it for like double the price, and I didn't give a shit because it was almost still in theaters, and I had it on DVD. It was the most gangster shit of all time.
Yeah, any of you people say 2005 sucked. There
Talk
you go.
to me in December, assholes.
It was great.
It all sucked up until that 1 month, dude. And like 2 years later, I'd be like starting to be okay. So what's up? Craig, what's next?
So what's next?
What's next?
Well,
Who else are we? This is our intro. This is just a fucking Raf San, Papa San episode.
yeah, it's fine.
We're just fucking testing the waters. Oh, Mike's watching The Whale. That's cool.
Oh, God.
We got dumb videos online right now where we go out and we play. And if you want to watch those, learn a little bit more who we are before the next episode of this comes out, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you want to see our prowess and judge us, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not very good. So
Play
enjoy.
for the fun. Live for the flight. That's what I say.
I got into this because these gentlemen got into it when I was out of town and then came back to town. These guys said that if you are going to spend any time with us in the near future, you're going to need to come out disc golfing, or at least come out for the walks. And being as the nature you surround yourself within disc golfing is some of the best, as well as some of the other fun activities that go along with it.
It's beautiful.
I was up for the task. So these guys brought me out, and I mean, I was hooked. So all it takes is doing like one cool thing with a disc, I realized, to make you drive to get better and make that happen more and more often. So, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of in for a penny, in for a pound. These guys bring me around and have shown me it's like subscribing to a Patreon after it's been out for years.
Yeah.
Or like getting into a show after there's been 4 seasons. These guys have worked out all of the best spots, all of the cool people to listen to and for technique or watch and go to, all of the people you don't need to know about.
Well, yeah, that's
I just
ever
get to,
evolving.
and so that's been
loud.
very nice. So,
Well, yeah, me and Mike got into it at 2016, maybe maybe very end of 2015, maybe. But our buddy Aaron, Ron,
don't worry about it. Go ahead.
got introduced us, and then White Mountain became a thing. And me and Aaron were there opening day.
Yeah,
and then the rest is history. Baby.
Yeah. Well, they don't know that our history, so you want to explain a little more. That's kind of what the point of this is. Okay.
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, I tried. You know what I mean? You try in this world. You do all you can, and you give it the college try and go to college. I'm to understand. You try, and you get rewarded. And we haven't been rewarded here in this situation, but we're gonna try again anyway. Craig, what else you got?
I have a little story to offer that obviously you guys know because you were there, but I think it really represents what kind of people we are.
Sure.
So it was the beginning of this year. Me and my 2 boys, we have a little bit of a ritual on the what is it? New Year's Day, where we go and we do the bang bang.
Yes, I was going to tell the story today too.
Wonderful. So what a bang bang is where we go and we drive and we
Keep going.
we hit a couple different fast food joints, whatever our heart desires, pretty much. And then we bang to 1, then we bang to 2, and then we bang to 3 if we want to. It doesn't really matter. That's the whole point. We bang to bang to bang to bang.
You
food.
eat a full meal, and then you eat another full meal.
Right.
Is the original understanding, the original concept of a bang bang.
Okay, yeah. So this is our twist.
Yes.
So we get all up in Mike's car and we go to our first destination, which is Taco Bell in St. Johnsbury. So we hop on the highway and we're cruising. It's a great time, fresh new year. Anything is possible, right?
Yes.
So
We're doing the bang bang. It's our day of gluttony, where the very purpose of it is to get it out of your system the first day of the year, so that it's the grossest you get all year. It's a day of indulgence where, behind closed doors, we shut ourselves in and we act as disgusting as we possibly want. And then, ideally, for the rest of the year, we think back on the bang bang where we were at our most hedonistically indulgent food-wise. And so basically the bar of for the day is set low as far as socially acceptable standards are concerned, i.e. Sweatpants and weed. This is not that. This is a cigarette
in
butt.
A close toilet. Mm-hmm. So
continue, Craig. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
So we're going out to get the first round of food. Our plan is to hit Taco Bell in St. Johnsbury and then come back to Littleton and hit Burger King for some Impossible Whoppers. For me.
Exactamundo. So we're on our way. We're like just crossed over into Vermont, okay? And lo and behold, off in the distance, there's the most beautiful New Year's rainbow.
Yeah.
It was like huge and vibrant.
And if anybody is familiar with northern Vermont, pretty much as soon as you get into any part of Vermont, it immediately turns into rolling hills. And it was a cloudy morning and misty, and it was just, the hills were rolling in and out of visibility. And then anywhere along the side of the highway, you just see rolling in and out through the fog. And this rainbow is just coming down and just hitting perfectly down this valley, just off the side of the highway. Kind of like if you look down just off the side of the road, it's going right down into it.
It looked as though you could, the end was right there. Like you
just out of
see
sight. Just out of
ended.
eyesight
Like,
with the
what?
tree line.
Like this was the most vivid, close rainbow I've ever seen in my life.
It was surreal.
So, we all see this and we start commenting on it, on how beautiful fucking rainbow this is.
And it just so happens that there's an exit ramp right there.
Right. So we're like, Mike, take that exit. We're following this rainbow.
We're following the rainbow.
End of the rainbow.
Well, Craig, to be fair, the only natural thing to do in that situation is to see where it goes.
Well, right.
Because it goes somewhere.
Like, you don't not follow the rainbow.
Look, we're not children. We understand that we're not actually going to follow it. But for this moment, this very high moment, we decide to indulge ourselves, as it is the day of indulgences. So we start early by chasing this rainbow that we are led right into the first day of the year, first part of the morning.
Yep.
It is guiding us. Follow me, boys. It's going to be cool.
Come on.
So we take the exit.
Take the exit. And shortly after we take the exit, Mike's butthole puckers because we are now being followed by a police officer. Well, I was in the back of the car. Obviously, I wasn't driving. So Mike then said, maybe I had cut him off. I don't know. I mean, the exit did come up quite fast. So he had to get off.
Cop behind us.
We had to follow the rainbow.
But it was an all of a sudden type thing. There was a cop behind us.
So, you three boys get pulled over on the way. And then the cop comes up and he's like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, Mike informs us at a certain point
that he has no no insurance, which is illegal in
not
Vermont.
in the state we live in. In the state we live in, it's
totally
completely
fine.
copacetic. Now,
in Vermont, that's not.
We happen to be chasing rainbows in Vermont, i.e., simply trying to get to Taco Bell and back without being harassed.
Simply
chasing rainbows.
So the police officer informs us that that's not a cool thing, that you need insurance, and obviously he's asking us where we're going, and of course we reply with St. Johnsbury, Taco Bell, KFC, and of course we took the wrong exit, so he's like, what the fuck you talking about? You're heading the wrong way. So now we're trying to figure out, and of course dude, it was a little shitty situation because like if that's in that moment
He said something about tried to shake Mike up at some point, saying something about what's going on with the license plate. Isn't that right?
Oh
And
yeah,
then he
because
says-
of Mike's license plate, he thought it was like a dealer, but he'd never seen it before, so he's
And
like,
then he's tried
giving
saying
him a
it
little
was
fucking
like tilted
what's
wrong,
with
and
that,
then.
dude?
But so
But I'm like, if
So
you,
the
if
end-
you want
the end
to
of this-
hassle this dude, you
Yeah.
already have him dead to rights without his fucking insurance. So like,
Yeah.
why are you dipping deeper, dude?
when I was driving to
the
Vermont
biggest
for this cigarette.
The biggest problem with all of that is that like we couldn't be honest in that situation. Because if we had
The
told,
guy knew.
if
The
we
guy
had
knew.
told this cop that we had taken the wrong exit solely for the purpose of chasing a rainbow.
Here's the thing.
30-year-old men in a car.
That's where we were at when the
Like-
guy was, running our plates and we had time to talk. That was certainly the
Like,
thing
what?
that we were saying.
can't
Like,
fucking tell this guy we're
But
fucking
also-
chasing the rainbow.
but also, yeah, that was it. We didn't even vocalize that to each other at the time because we all knew we can't say, sorry, dog, we were chasing a rainbow. But also didn't need to because the guy knew. I mean, we had been ripping vapes all morning. in the-
Year. Get the fuck out
in the- Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is we're the last thing the guy needed to be worried about. 3 beat 30-year-old dudes, attractive, but nonetheless
Handsome
like,
is
rather
all
be-
shit.
but in sweatpants and like not like hot sweatpants guys. You know what I mean? We're nowhere near the beach, so.
I burn.
But he let us go, and then Mike killed him, so that was sick.
So that
What else? What other? The battle series is something we do.
Battle Series is a fantastic form of entertainment, if you ask me, where it takes the excitement of disc golf and
And-
mixes it with the commentary of, say,
of the layman.
pro wrestling.
Yes, yes. yes.
If we're calling a spade here.
Look, lore is great. It's the reason that most entertainment is terrible now. Eventually, we will have our own multiverse where there are many Craigs and many Mike D's. None
Right,
of those
right.
talk, though. One of them might.
Yeah, we'll get
maybe it'll be
collector
like the voice
cards,
of God kind of thing, and people's heads
summoners.
explode, and it'll be like the snap or whatever they call it in the comics. What do they call it? What do they call the snap in the comics?
I don't know. They call it the poof.
Comic guy.
I call it the poof.
the poof. When they do the poof.
You know when they do the poof,
When
dude?
Batman poofs and he's
You know
like,
what's sick?
RDJ, I don't feel so hot, and then he poofs.
Poof.
Yeah.
I think he made that sound too. He's like, oh, I'm like, I have all these muscles. What's going on? Poof.
Yeah. Biocondio, I don't feel so hot.
Oh, sayonara poof.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Wax off.
I'm waxing off.
I'm totally waxing it.
Man, yeah. With that was
Rest in peace, Keanu Reeves.
Rest in-
every night.
Ralph Smacchio is more like it.
Ralph Smacchio, dude. Because he's more like an art student, man.
Yeah.
Mike's really whipping this guy's ass right now. He's really whipping Brendan Fraser a new one right now. Suck on that, dude. You don't get an Oscar like that. This is how Brendan Fraser got his back problems.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's how it happened.
Anyway, he's cool.
So, movie idea.
What do you got?
Ralph Macchio as a retired Spider-Man. Pay me.
So kind of like the one in the Spideyverse.
I've never seen it.
You didn't see Spider-Verse?
I hate Spider-Man.
Okay, well, there would be no reason for you to watch that movie because there's more than one in that.
Hey, remember when I said I hate Spider-Man? I was lying. It's fine.
You like, yeah, I thought something was amiss.
It's fine, dude. Here's web in your eye.
Sorry,
All
right.
right. Sorry I shot some web in your eye, guys.
Guys, he didn't mean it. You know that about you. Look, you've known Craig for upwards of 37 minutes now, and if you know anything about him, you know he's a good guy. He didn't mean it.
He didn't.
Anyway, Craig's blasting webs all over the place. Mike's blasting webs all over the place. Brendan Fraser. Who else are we?
Who else are we?
Who else are we?
Oh, I mean,
Glow stick enthusiasts.
yeah. Champions among men.
Yup.
geniuses
Yep.
in their own right.
Yep. Yep. Intellectual property connoisseurs.
You're the most handsome boy.
Handsome boys, sweet boys. Soon to be a lot of sweet ladies.
Yeah.
You know, there's already a couple hanging around, but soon to be just like way more. Because now you guys can see us. You guys can see how gregarious we are, how
isn't it
handsome we are
awful?
as we move our like nice mandibles and jawlines. Craig's you can't see, but you can see like from the brow what's probably going on. It's like if the curtain matches the drapes, but for your face,
right?
Like the brows. I don't mean to get into like genetics and like facial structures. That's actually like not the thing I'm trying to get into. So Craig, what do you got?
What do I got? I got a little bit of a game if you want to play it.
I would fox with that.
All right.
Am I gonna need some paper?
Nah.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Okay. We'll see.
I'm going.
I hate games and I'm not good at them, so we'll see.
No, this will probably be fine for you.
Okay.
Actually, all right, we'll just fucking play it. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to name 3 characters from 3 different movies played by the same actor, and you have to give me that actor.
Interesting. Is this me versus Mike?
Sure, you both get to
Or
guess.
is this just whoever calls in first? Do we say our own name to call in, kind of a thing, or do you want to go like
I mean, we'll play it by
one
ear.
for one?
You know, if you know
Craig,
it, just
there's got to be
fucking
rules, buddy.
If you know it, just crank it out.
All right.
If we don't obviously know it, then we'll take guesses.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
All right. The first ones. Joel Barish,
Oh my God.
Bruce Nolan, Fletcher Reed.
Oh my God.
Anybody know?
Hold on. Jim Carrey.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yes.
You nailed it, dude.
Yes.
Joel Barish, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Bruce Nolan, obviously Bruce Almighty.
Yes.
And
yes.
Fletcher Reed,
Fletcher
Liar,
Reed,
Liar.
That's the one. Oof. If I didn't get that, I would have been angry. Rick would have been pissed.
All right, here we go.
But alas, Rick, go fuck yourself.
Love you, Rick.
Love you, Rick. Rest in peace every night.
Next one. Mike, I want to hear your guess first because I feel like Max might get this one. Actually, I'll do this one now.
How dare you? Go ahead.
All right. Brad Whitaker, Brennan Huff, Chaz Michael Michaels. Who's the actor? Mike, any guess?
None of those sound familiar. I'm going to say Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I'm going to say Brad Pitt.
It's
read them
not
again.
Brad Pitt.
Read them again.
All right. Brad Whitaker, Brennan Huff, Chaz Michael Michaels.
I'm going to go with Will Ferrell.
Nailed it, dude.
Boom.
It is Will Ferrell.
Read those movies.
Brad Whitaker from Daddy's Home.
Yeah, I
Brennan
never saw
Huff from Step Brothers, and
Okay,
Chaz
Brennan is-
Michael Michaels
Yep.
from Blades of Glory.
Yes, Blades of Glory. That was the one. It's
That
the
was the
last
one,
ones
right?
and the last two.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
These are good. Craig,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
very not upset at this game. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Well, I think you're gonna like. All right.
right.
This is the last one.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is bullshit. There
What?
should be at least 5 always.
I won't. I only did 3.
All right. It's
a tester.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
All right.
Let's run it.
I mean, it's no dump it in, but
Well, I mean, who could, So,
deep cut. Sorry.
yeah.
everybody.
It's fine.
Anyway, all right. Here we go.
Yep.
Jack Dawson,
This game rules.
Jordan Belfort, Rick Dalton.
Okay. Mike, you know this.
You should know this, Mike.
Mike, you definitely know this.
Yeah.
They know
Can't
like
think
him.
of the guy's
They
name from
hey,
Roadhouse.
Mike, they
What's
know
the guy
like
from
him.
Roadhouse.
Mike, here's a hint.
Roadhouse.
Here's a hint. They know like him.
They don't like him.
I got nothing.
They know like Leo.
The Caps?
The
DeCaps.
Caps.
Leonardo
Caps.
DiCaprio.
What was the
God,
first one? What was the
Roadhouse.
first name?
Jordan Belfort.
Oh, well, that's Wolf of Wall Street. What's the second name?
Jack Dawson.
Jack Dawson. Oh, okay. Titanic.
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 Nice. Nice.
And Rick Dalton, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Rick Dalton. Yep.
I heard Dalton.
I like this game,
Dalton
Craig.
for
You did
some
real good at this.
Sweet.
All right.
I like that.
I like
That's
that
cool.
too. I like
Cool.
that too.
I'm glad that was fun.
That was good.
I'll do some more.
Yeah, I think we'll close out with a game. Is that good? Did we do it?
Hell
I
yeah,
think we
man.
did it. Keep watching. Follow us on all social medias.
So much gratitude, everybody.
I'm Mike. That's Craig. That's Mike. I'm Max. That's Craig. You know what the fuck it is. Follow us on social media. Go fuck yourself right now. And tell people about this and look for the hot dog.
Don't forget to spay and neuter your local pedophile.